Well, isn't that cute? Embarrassing. We drove home like this. We went and got a free truck camper. Not for the truck. I'm sure that is obvious. It does not fit my truck. But it was a convenient way to bring it home. And that is going to be a mobile shelter for my log splitting work. It's missing one window and the shocks were gone, which is normal. But other than that, it was all intact and good. And actually could still be repaired as a truck topper. And I will make sure not to, I'm probably going to fix it up eventually in case I get a long bed. And then I'll have a camper top. I like the fact that I like having a camper top. It's something I wanted to get again. We had that in New York and we loved it. But anyway, yeah, that was an embarrassing ride. Quite embarrassing. It was fastened on good though, and we made it home safe. Man, what I'm going to do, I'm going to build a frame, just a 2x3 frame. I'll make some 2x3s on the mill. I'll make a frame that goes up and a square frame to clamp that onto. And then I'm going to put 2 wheels on it and then a handle on one end like a chicken tractor. Lift up, drag it along to where I want it so that I'm not working in the sun and suffering so miserably like I have the last couple days. Well guys, I built a shelter for myself to work under. No birds, I don't have food. Go get your own food. Food everywhere. Go, go. There's free food. So I took the truck topper and I got this for free and threw it on some 2x4s today. Now I did not record because I really didn't know what I was doing. And it is 82 in the shade, which is why I built this. It's just too hot to work. This is going to be a shaded area for me to work with my log splitter. I can throw a tarp over one side and increase my shade. So well, if I was standing under it, my legs would get hot. But I am very pleased with my shelter so far. I can go inside and I have one window's missing, no big deal. And I've got a window that actually opens. I can't see my hand, but it really works. So I can get airflow by cranking the handle. That's cool. Then I have pretty much a rain shelter, sunshade. It is not overly hot under here, and I'll be able to move this around. Well guys, I got wheels on it and they spin. I've got a handlebar on the front. Hopefully I can roll it around now as needed. I might make adjustments later. Let's see how it goes. So I set it a little lower so when I grab it, it can lift up. Well, that works. Really easy, actually. Easier than I thought. Well, my head's out of the sun. I have a breeze blowing over me. And probably the flies will stay off my head. I can probably go without a hat in here, which is going to help tremendously. Not needing a hat is gonna, well, that's gonna be good. That'll keep my my head free and allow my head to cool quicker. And I can pick up a log, I can load it and I can split it out of the sun, finally. And if I need to, depending on the angle of the sun, I can drape a tarp, I can fasten a tarp and run it out. Like my legs right now from my knee down are in the sun. I could drape a tarp out over the pile and extend the shade depending on the angle. I'm going to go in for a lunch. By the time I get back, the stone will be straight up and I'll be good. But I like that. And another thing is, my log splitter now is out of the weather. It's going to extend the life of my log splitter, keeping it out of the sun and the elements. I was using a tarp and I was not happy with the fact that after rainstorm, I thought a tarp would help, right? No. Moisture collects on the cold metal and condenses after the storm is over, and it gets worse than if I had left it alone. So, and I can feel the breeze now. I'm really gonna like this. I am very happy. I've got a window here. I got a window over there, which I'll probably open when I work. It works, and that'll extend the amount of airflow that I get through here. And I'll probably figure a way to prop that open and even make it the rear window there and make it sort of a, well, it is tinted. It might help. We'll see. But if I can extend my workspace, all the better. Now I do see that I think I'm going to want to take and drive the shelter over the log splitter. It was awkward ducking under, dragging the log splitter into the shelter. But you know, first time ever. I like this a lot. This is awesome. I got my phone up here on a ledge. Some future plans, I'm going to put solar power lights and even a fan in here if needed. That'll have to be something I can disconnect and move separately so I don't put too much weight on this. But this is awesome. Normally it's mid-80s outside right now. Normally I would be sopping wet from splitting. I don't know if you can see the wood pile over here. For splitting this wood pile, I would be absolutely, totally sopping wet right now from this little bit of work. 30, 40 minutes maybe. And right now, I'm feeling pretty good actually. Now I've got ideas for, oh, it's so breezy down here. This is all the difference in the world. This is everything. Not being in the sun. There's something about the sun just hurts. Even Melanie complains about the sun here. Too hot. It stops the sun, the breeze blows through. It's amazing. Although I can't hold my hand on it, even my equipment is going to be, its life will be extended from not being in that sun while working. That is really good. Now, this isn't just a log splitter shelter. Just imagine the possibilities. Anything I can get under here. Working on a lawnmower in the rain or in the sun. I can now work on, I can take this over to a garden bed. I can work on a trailer I can weld. I can out of the sun, out of the rain. I can work on trailer wiring or tires under the shelter of this. Anything I can fit in here. Truck work, car work. Just imagine the possibilities of what I can do with this. I am really, really happy. This, I think, is one of my best inventions yet. Definitely going to be useful. Well, please like this video, guys. Subscribe if you haven't.